Hi, this is Billy Zell with Synergy One Lending. So, with rates doing what they're doing on the mortgages, a lot of buyers have gone to the sidelines. So, in my opinion, this is a great opportunity for buyers. So, Redfin came out this week and said Denver was the fifth coolest market in the country. Seattle was number one, San Diego is number four. So, that just tells me the high cost, really cool markets have cooled off it now with a lot of buyers on the sidelines. So, my personal opinion is the buyers can definitely capture some equity because I think by the second quarter next year, we're not expecting rates like to plummet overnight. I think it's going to be a while to dig out of this inflation. Great opportunity to kind of capture some equity as the market softens, because I believe by second quarter, folks are going to be used to those rates. The buyers are going to come back in because we have way too many millennials with great qualifications. And I think we'll see a little pop-up. So great time to capture as a buyer. If the rates are 6 or 7 and they're that way in the spring, then you capture the equity, so you can't lose. As a buyer, if rates drop, then you can look to do a refinance. Now, I got some strategies in the meanwhile. In the past, I've done a video on a 2-1 buy down. So using this week's Freddie Mac weekly survey, it was 6.7 at 0.9 discount fees. So if I'm using the Freddie Mac weekly survey, that means that year one, we can ask the seller to cover some closing costs to prepay your interest. So basically, using the Freddie Mac example, it was at 6.7 this week. That means first year, you're at 4.7 if we can get the seller to pay the interest. And second year at 5.7. It's called a 2-1 buy down. I can send the videos on all the calculations, but it's a great way to have a lower payment while you're waiting for the inflation to subside. So I think that's a great move for a lot of buyers. I also wanted to bring up that we brought in some strong ARM portfolio lenders recently, and I had a video on that back in August, but the pricing on those oftentimes is significantly better than a 30-year. So if we can have a lot of savings, maybe on a 7-year fixed, for example, that really also helps to date the rate, knowing we're not going to keep this rate forever, but help hold on until some point the inflation's gone, and then you want to do a more permanent refinance. So adjustable rate mortgages have a set period of time where it's fixed, and then it becomes adjustable after that. So great options. Please reach out to me. I can definitely help with buyers. The ones I'm talking to are feeling a lot more confident that this is the time to strike, and using some of these other options can definitely help with the transition. Give me a shout if you got any questions, 720-617-7720. Have a great weekend.